Good morning. I woke up quite upset this morning and I went to bed quite upset last night. And though I don't necessarily want to make this video, it wasn't like my first intention to do this. I did want to talk about the nature of disappointments because I experienced a really big disappointment yesterday with something that I had my heart set on doing today. And I'm still very disappointed about it. But I just wanted to talk about the nature of disappointments and some of the things that I noticed yesterday after, like, everything kind of just fell through. The first thing that I noticed was that I was bombarded with a lot of temptations, right? Like, temptations to just be mad and upset and irritable and short and rude and just unloving and unkind. Temptations to be slothful, to just like lay in the bed, or temptations to not feed my body well, just like to eat snacks, or, temptations to lie and not be patient. Just like a whole bunch of things. Like, stuff was just annoying to me after that disappointment. And then, with things, you have to kind of be accountable to other people. Like, I'm a mom, I'm accountable to my children. I have a responsibility to treat them a certain way. I'm a wife, I have a responsibility to not treat my husband a certain way, like blah, 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 blah. Like, all of that just ticked me off yesterday. And honestly, I woke up this morning still a little ticked off. And this is me being, like, really vulnerable with you guys. Like, bonnet fresh off, muumuu still on, like, looking at the time and wishing that I was somewhere else, that I was supposed to be, right? But this morning, as I was kind of thinking about these things in the bed, because I woke up feeling this way still, the Lord reminded me of the story of Cain and Abel, where Cain gets disappointed. And honestly, I was ticked at God. Like, I was mad at God, because I was like, I had this great opportunity and it feels like the rug was just kind of pulled. And so I was kind of spiraling a bit, and I was like, why has this happened? But then I had to take a step back and remember his character, right? Like, he's a good father and he gives good gifts. So whatever happens, everything that happens is what's meant to happen. But anyway, back to Cain and Abel. This is after they give their offerings, right? And y'all know I got the KJV, so. But Genesis 4, verse 6, it says, "And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth? And why is thy countenance fallen?" Basically saying, why you upset? Why the long face? "If thou doest well, shall thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him." And basically what he's saying here is, like, if you do well, you will be accepted by me. Like, if you do things well within my will, right? But, with this long face, this fallen countenance, this upset, you need to be careful. Because when you're in that place, sin crouches at your doorstep. And you are meant to rule over sin. Sin is not meant to rule over you. So when you're in this place of disappointment, when you're in this place of upset, the temptation is always going to be there. But do not let that temptation overtake you. And that convicted me. Because I was just like, hey, It was finna overtake me. It was finna overtake me, but the Lord in his grace and mercy, he reminded me that he already gave that warning, right? That this is what could happen. And to just hold fast to the promises of God. I'm remembering Habakkuk 2:2, where it says, write the vision and make it plain that he may run who reads it. Make it plain on tablets that he may run who reads it. Because essentially, your promises, they're racing towards you. They will not delay. They're racing toward the appointed time, it says. So, even though it seems slow, wait on it, is what it says. Because they're racing toward the appointed time. They hasten to the appointed time. So I just wanted to encourage somebody in that who may be feeling a little disappointed, like how I'm feeling this morning, that the promises of God are always on time and they're not wasting time getting to you. So, and even talking for 6 minutes, I've just made myself feel better through the word of God. But yeah. All right. Have a blessed day, everybody.